mind readers. I see there's people in chat already. So I'm getting started now. But I'm expecting a call back about a dentist appointment for Maxine. So I may have to bail out at some point. Hey, thank you very much, Nubby Ear Wiggles, for getting me started right. But anyway, so I may mute you guys when I get a phone call here in a little bit. You to do, you to do. Waiting for it, waiting for it. Hey, good afternoon, Apple Rust. Hey, thank you very much, Kenneth123. By the way, I think I have no idea how many people are in chat here. It's always slow to update. But I think the fishing trophies have now been sent out, and the fishing rewards or fishing prize stuff. Oh crap, I gotta figure out hold on, let me reply. Travis, are you streaming today? Just started. But the fishing rewards should be out, but I just realized I also have to figure out a theme for Friday. What do you guys think our Friday theme should be? Huh? For the Friday semi-official, unofficial stream thing? Do. Spiny shark, do. Spiny shark. Spiny shark, do. Oh, let me go check to see what the status of the build is. The build you guys probably want to hear about because it has the stuff I fixed yesterday. Looks like the Windows client. Wait a minute. Yeah, it looks like the Windows client finished. Looked like that's odd. The Mac and Linux clients are still building. I wonder why those didn't get started until now. Oh, the Windows client finished 10 hours ago, so it looks like this was just delayed. Maybe there's a waiting line. But anyways, that'll be coming out soon. Apple Rust. Oh, there's a top 10 list of top 10 people I'm supposed to mail out to. Yeah, I think Liz did the little silver chairs. I don't think I did the top 10 people. Hey, the crazy Phil. I still owe you a t-shirt. Don't worry, it's not gone. I still have it. We were actually just talking yesterday about possibly doing a shipping party of some sort in the not too distant future. Get caught up on all the shipping that I have going on. Let's see. Add item. What are those things called? Like tabletop? That's not it. Deco, trophy, gold. There it is. Hold on. Let me get them and I'll get you 11 of them. Found it. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark. Let's see. The Crazy Phil say, how do we get you to Dragon Con this year for some karaoke? Let me go check one more time. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I have crazy town stuff going on. Dragon Con 2019 is... Yes, so that's pretty much what I thought. That is two problems with it. One is it is after the start of Maxine's school year. So that would basically be me abandoning the wife on the second week of school to run off and leaving her to get Maxine ready on a couple days. Is it a Labor Day? Is that August? August 29th, September, I guess goes through Labor Day. Labor Day's Monday, September 2nd. But anyways, the other one is I've kind of committed to go to the Syndicate convention. I'll verify that. I might be able to sneak away, but again, between 5-year-old, amazing 5-year-old, and work, and then also I already have 3 trips planned over the next 10 weeks. It'd be a little crazy. Yeah, Elwin, I keep meaning to do a PAX, like go personally to PAX South. We did the PAX North or Northwest or whatever, Seattle, the big PAX. We did that a few years back. Need 15. Oh, that's right. There's more than that special. But yeah, so probably not on Dragon Con. I really would love to go. I used to go to cons like every year. And then I had a baby. No regrets though. Yeah, it would be cool to get back on to a con. But yeah, this year if I go to a con, it'll probably be to go to the Syndicon, which is in Las Vegas, I think at the exact same time. And actually, now I'm kind of thinking back, vaguely remembering that that's why Richard couldn't go to Syndicon, was because it was the same time as Dragon Con. So I think you guys will be getting some Richard time. And let's see what else. Oh, but I was also doing the Las Vegas thing. I can get in a little gambling, and then I can do combine it and make it a hiking trip. Gotta go by Zion. Oh, I've talked for a long time and I haven't put up a thing. Let me do a thing. Hold on. Reset. Well, can't give that one away. Oh, yesterday I started off by giving away an epic bamboo tree. Today I'll start by giving away an epic dead tree. Oh, I'm running low on crowns. Alright, there it is. Got it. Epic dead tree. Needs no watering. That's the one pro. So yesterday we got lots of stuff fixed. So today is probably going to be a shorter stream than normal. I'm trying to get off early and make some special stuff for the Maxine and the wife. So we will see. Let's see. Oh, another thing that I was reminded was coming up is we will be doing, we might be doing, there's a very small chance we will be doing some type of crown sale for Richard's birthday. I only mention it because we said that like 100 times back when we were ending the crown sales. But you should definitely buy now. What is being raffled? An epic dead tree. I like starting off with the epic trees. This is an epic dead tree, which will even be more annoying than your the epic. Look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of that thing. I can't place it on my lot. My lot's all full. That's a cute doggy. I don't think I've seen. Just kind of a German Shepherdy looking thing. Let's see. What else was I going to do here before I got started? But anyways, since we've got... I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to do a new special. Hold on. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Hold on. I'm looking for something here. There's what I want. Whew, thank you very much, list. Let's see. Some animal just ran by the house. Pretty sure it was our fox. You guys might have seen it if you're watching carefully. Run back there. It might have been visible in the shadows. I just caught it out of the corner of my eye. Either a fox or the neighbor's dog, one or the other. Hold on, I'm writing up the special. It's going to be totally new. Uh, 2000. Is that right? I think that's right. All right, for those who can't wait for a month. Hold on. Oh, you guys can already see. You can see what I was typing the whole time. Spoilers. There you go. That'll be my special again, because that's coming up here in almost a month exactly. A month from yesterday is LB's birthday. That'll be roughly what it is. Actually, I don't think we've said an exact amount, but it's not quite the same because 20% off versus 20% more. You know, you got the whole divide by thing and the... Hold on, I got a work question to answer, and then I'm going to get busy answering questions. Baby shark doo doo. Hold on. Doing some work stuff here. Remember, I'm at work. Just looks like I'm at home in my office. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Let's see. I know it's horrible. The funny thing is, like, my daughter never sings it. I don't even think she likes it. But it just gets stuck in your head. Alright, I'll hide that thing now. Bam. So, let's see. Today, I didn't have anything lined up for exactly what I was going to do. What's... Oh, that's just a shadow. The new build isn't live yet, so I can't really take people over to show the dungeon, go test it out. Yeah, Sarah was a fan of the Shark song and the Shark Star. That was her creation, was the Shark Star. She took the blow up shark and put a t-shirt on it, which I yelled at her because she ruined a t-shirt. Could have gone to one of you guys. And then she drew the mustache on the star stash. Oh, I'm still in GM Ghost mode. That's why people are gathering around being weird. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to summon something to kill all these people. Pretty sure that's why they're here. So they want to be killed by something. Let me see what I have in my queue. Oh, hold on. Trophy. Gonna make one extra one for me. There you go. I forget how much I was giving you for that, but sure. Man, I'm getting low on crowns. I may have to do the shame walk thing. It's not the shame walk. We have some logs. We have a bunch of automated stuff that goes to our chat, our office company chat thing. We use a program called Mattermost. It's basically just a free version of Slack. But there's channels on it for like lots of stuff like suspicious behavior, like all the global chat. We have a channel that just shows all the global chat, like the in-game global chat, so we have it handy in case anybody wants to go. And then we have ways we can easily search it. Oh, and hold on, the dentist is calling back. Give me 1 second. Yay, got a dentist appointment. Hold on, I gotta text the wife. I'll turn up the volume so you guys can hear me tapping it out. All right, there we go. Okay, now I'm ready to stream. Sorry for the delay there. Oh, back to the Walk of Shame thing that I was talking about. Yeah, so we have channels that show like all sorts of different stuff. Like, again, there's one that shows all global chat in case when you go back and like reference stuff. That's just easier. It's got a good search feature on it. We've got one that shows suspicious behavior. We've got one that shows like out of range behavior type stuff. All sorts of interesting channels, but one of the channels is the channel of shame. That is where when a dev uses a dev command to create something, it shows up in the channel of shame. So I'm getting low on crowns here. I may have to put an entry in the channel of shame. We actually created it because it is we've had a number of QA people and CS people go through, but there's a lot of times where like I'd look in the logs and I'm like, what's going on with the economy? How did suddenly like, $1 billion gold get added to the economy overnight? And I look and it's like, oh wait, it's one of the QA people did add $1 billion gold. Like they only needed like 50 gold or whatever. They were trying to ship something through the mail and they didn't have enough gold to ship it through the mail. So instead of adding 100 gold, they added 99999999999 gold, 999,000 or 99 million gold. So anyways, so we created the channel of shame, but I may have to appear on the channel of shame because I'm getting kind of low on crowns for my giveaways. I normally don't have to because I've been doing upgrades. So thank you very much. And I'm behind here on some stuff. Oopa the Veil, thank you for the 100 bits. Legion of Myth, thank you for the amazing raid. And Catherine Rose, as always, thank you for your generosity in all things. And Scooby-Doo, thank you for the 500 bits as well. Thank you guys. Okay, got Dennis taken care of. We got the eye doctor stuff taken care of. Try and get everything lined up. Again, that's Maxine starts school in 10 weeks, 9 weeks, something like that. And we're trying to get a million things done in that amount of time. Do. There you go. There's your blood money. I think that's what I said I was giving you. If that's wrong, just let me know. All right, let's see. What am I gonna do today? Oh yes, and blood money is right. Imswy says. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go answer some questions. Again, if you got here late, again, we mentioned like 100 times before that we weren't going to be doing crown sales for a while, but we would probably do one for Lord British's birthday. So that's my special today, is a rare special. If you can't wait the month until then, you can kind of get it. Again, I'll just give you extra crowns. There you go. Where is Mojito? The dog has become a traitor. Oh, no, he is there. Good dog. Hold on. Let me turn on my dog cam. I thought he was a traitor. Oh, that's right, because I remember he was there when I saw the thing run by the window, because I looked back and was like, oh, there goes the fox by the window, and I looked like Mojito's just sitting there like totally still, relaxing. It's like, what kind of guard dog? Aren't you supposed to have like some sense? Oh. Oh. I've been redoing my monitor setup in here, but I've got extra monitors. The monitors I used when I was at the office were actually my personal monitors, because I hate asking any company to buy me a 30-inch monitor. But I just bought all my 30-inch monitors on eBay. Used, of course. But I have extra couple of 30-inch monitors if anybody's looking. Not really selling. I tried to give one to my wife. She wouldn't take it. She likes her small monitors. So weird. She has like two 24-inch monitors that are turned sideways, so they're vertical. Can't stand it. Since someone just asked if you buy the crowns now, I'll give you the crowns right now, or if you buy the bundle now, I'll give you the crowns now. My guess is, I haven't confirmed with Star, but that's probably will do like 15 or 20%, so that's kind of close to 20% extra. Yeah, the 30-inch monitors are still my favorite. If you get up to, they're 2560 1600, so they're the 16 by 10, not 16 by 9. And then again, they're not 4K monitors, so I don't have any like crazy pixel density problems or anything. They do generate a lot of heat. Okay, so I've talked a bunch and I haven't actually said anything. Let me get to saying stuff. We've determined that I'm probably not going to DragonCon. I probably am going to the Syndicate, the Syndicon convention instead. I think Richard is going to Syndicon, although I'm probably better at karaoke than he is, but he'll make better videos on karaoke. He'll be in garb, probably, so. Let's see, what else? Trying to figure out what I want to do today. What are we gonna do today, Pinky? I think I'll just answer some questions, and then maybe you guys, some of these questions, that's kind of what I did yesterday, was I started on questions just because I hadn't done questions in a while. And by the time I got to the end, we'd fix like 4 or 5 bugs and a few major functionality things. It looks like the necklace change, for those who weren't on there on the stream yesterday, the necklace change probably won't go live until next release. Not because it is a super risky change, but just because it was kind of, there was, Wizard Smoke was already on to next release stuff, on the 67 stuff, and didn't want to fight with it. Oh, and I'm tired today. I met someone ask Kobe PhD, Chris, why so tired today? Well, Dr. Kobe, I'm tired today because I normally wake up about 4. I've been trying to actually scoot that back a little bit for a couple of reasons. A little later and later. I have trouble scooting it back though. But we have like all of our server maintenance stuff, our internal server maintenance stuff runs at 4 a.m. And so if I get up at 4 and come down here, I usually just sit around and like, so I'm trying to like push it back to maybe 4:30 or something. But this morning around 2:15, I had the crazy something's on me in bed thing. And then it went from on my arm, which I kind of felt, and that's kind of what woke me up. And I was like, something there. And then it went to my face in bed. Now, it turns out it was a cricket. We're having Austin, anywhere in Texas right now. Yeah, anywhere in Texas right now is just covered with tiny crickets. Gathering in like all the cracks and crevices. So there's one in there, but yes, that is exactly what happened. So like 2:15 this morning is when I woke up with a cricket going from my arm to my face, and I did not get back to sleep after that. So yes. So anyways, that's why I'm tired. Let's see. Scammer, good game. Will all the new artifacts be on the mob drop tables? I'm only aware of them being in supply bundles. So right now they're only in supply bundles. I still have not updated that. I do have the next build will have the test version of Tartarus in it. And I've already got some more significant changes. I didn't have patrol routes in that one. So I've got patrol routes added locally. So probably Tartarus most likely will go live for real on Friday with full deco creatures and 3 new artifacts probably. Still working on the last one. Again, creating an artifact is trivial. It's easy. It's making it do something cool that's the tough part that I usually have to end up adding code. So many of the artifacts have specific stuff. But again, as I've shown before, that's mostly done through a stat system, and it's really just setting up a new stat and what that stat does and getting it set up in there. But anyways, so that hopefully will all be live Friday for the weekend. Let's see. Lichmister, will the Lupine Destroyers finally spawn after this next build? I believe so. Why is the legendary Croc the same strength as a massive Croc? I didn't even know we had a new Croc. So that tells you how much I know about it. Again, I do some taming stuff, but really the stuff I do is going in and like listening to player feedback on it. B is actually the guy who implements, like sets up the creatures for it, for the most part. Yeah, I didn't even know we had a massive Croc. You're a massive Croc. I can look into that. It may be like the other ones where it's a copy and paste error, like the T15s.
The fourth millennium of the Gregorian calendar will begin on January 1st, 3001, and end on December 31st, 4000.
Thanks, Siri. Let me turn off my phone. I'm not sure why Siri jumped in on that. Someone can go back and see what phrase it mistook in there, but that was Siri responding to me. Let's see. Let's see. Kobe, Dr. Kobe, that's what I'm going to call you now. Since we have our Dr. Bob, I'll call you Dr. Kobe. Can we get a reveal spell skill to see who... yes, and this is one of those things I've meant to do for a while, is having a bigger AE reveal option. There's not a great way to reveal people right now, which, having... the thing I was actually thinking about having is having one that is like a fast, low tier cast AE thing that'll do like an A, and then having another one that's a reveal field. Maybe I can put this on my schedule for next release. Not just so I can get that guy, but just because it's a PvP frustrating thing. Yeah, Ian, I think there's actually like a pet. Like you have to buy some pet thing. See, pets, dance, yeah. I don't even know how much it costs because... Oh, it looks like it was 700. Let me know if you need some crowns and I'll send you some crowns, Ian. So you can see your cat dance. Oh, did you just buy some? Okay. Yeah, and if you're online now, and just want to come, wait, no, it's 21.50. Why does it just always feel like I'm just giving him swipe crowns? For those who got here late again, that was for that. Richard's birthday is next month, and if you can't wait till then, because we probably will have some type of crown sale, now is the time. Go and get them. Let's see, what else was I going to do here? I think I'm going to get back to questions. See if you guys know of any major bugs that I'm not aware of. Scammer on Good Game. Well, the 2 to 3 floors of Tartarus. Yeah, there should be 2 floors of Tartarus available. I spent a lot of time on the 3rd floor, basically trying to make the pirate ship in a giant cave thing. But that has some performance implications, so I'm probably going to make that a separate scene out of there, rather than try to force it into that one. I will get a pirate encounter on a map, though. It will happen. Also, as frustrated as I am that we didn't get it out already, Damon, our lead artist, has been working on the pirate ship. I was going to push it out as it was. You guys have seen it. Seemed everybody was pretty happy with it. He looked at it and said, "No, you're not going to push that crap out and make me look bad." That's how lead artists are sometimes. So he's doing a little bit of cleanup. I think he's almost done, though, but he's doing some of the things I called out that, like, hey, it'd be cool if, like, these windows were actually cutouts so you can have cutout windows in them, and if some of these texturing things. Yeah, and of course, when he told me, like, you're not going to put that in the game and make me look bad with a bad house, and I was like, have you seen some of our earlier houses? Have you seen some of those first 5 or 10 houses that we did? You think the pirate ship's gonna make you look bad? Let's see. And yeah, the windows, in case you guys didn't see it, the windows need fixing. There's windows on them, and it has like this gray kind of blotchy texture on it that's like, I guess that's supposed to be glass. I guess that's supposed to be glass. Hold on. Yeah, there is the reveal hidden. Yeah. So that one, but that one kind of sucks. My plan is actually probably to take this reveal hidden and turn this into a ongoing, not an instantaneous, but an ongoing, and then add a, like, basically move this skill up a notch, and this one will become a reveal over time, basically. But does Elysium Illumination? Is that what you're saying? It also reveals hidden, so that is already. So maybe I already have it. Maybe I already have the things I need. Why do you guys hate sun magic? I forgot I already put those in. And yes, I actually did them and forgot they were in. Hold on, I got people who are sending me stuff. Yes, I'm getting people crowns. I'm not getting much talking in. I'm gonna have to go to the Channel of Shame soon. Oh, that's good. Mojito's window's a little bigger than my other one, so you can't see who I'm typing to. Oh man, I'm just gonna be doing this stuff. By the way, if you saw my email stuff, I'm up to 8 already. As of this morning, I had gone through and done all the prizonings from, not prizonings, but bonus stuff from the last 2 or 3 days that I was behind. So I was caught up as of 4 a.m. this morning. Apparently I'm no longer caught up. I'm going to stay on top of it right now. Yeah. There's people getting their bonuses right now. Hold on, I'm reading my email. I know it's a horrible stream. I'm a horrible streamer today. Oh, hold on, I gotta... That's what this next one is. I can't hide it. It's too big. I'll look at that in a minute. Okay, I think I'm kind of caught up. Shep 311, yes, you can combine artifacts. They're going to be pretty rare dropping right now because I just have them in the supply bundles as really rare in the supply bundles. Again, as you might guess, the common supply bundles have a really small chance, like 1 in 1,000 chance to drop one of each one of them. So it's like 0.7 or something like that. 0.7% chance you'll get one out of a common supply bundle. Uncommon's kind of the same thing with uncommon levels, and basically I just matched up the tiers with each one of those. So legendary supply bundles will give legendary items. I'm not sure that we have legendary supply bundles dropping in game. Shift PC, 1 in 1,000 chance drop useful loot, period. That is probably true. Again, the common supply bundles are pretty pathetic, but that's because we try to have them drop at a pretty good rate in the easy scenes, so new players can find them and get excited about them. But let's see. So the supply bundles are currently the only way to get them because I'd been waiting for the tier 15 creatures to get in. I'm gonna throw a few of the taming items, make a new bundle just for those tier 15 guys, which of course then makes you make a decision because you got a tier 15 creature up there that you may want to tame. Do you tame it or do you kill it? Huh? What do you think? Fun? But anyways, those are going to go on the tier 15s, and I'll get those in there so they'll have a chance to drop some of the taming artifacts as well. But the artifacts should be working. I tested, actually, I didn't test all of them. I tested at least a couple of them to test crafting level to level to level to level. Yes, they should be in, and they are combinable, so you can level them up. Oh my goodness! Thank you very much, Catherine. And I'm behind on lots of stuff here. David, get out of the way, line. David Handfast. I'm trying to interpret that, but thank you for the follow. Not sure if that's creepy or not. But Savio Vehemens, thank you for 50 bits, and Iron Fist Warhammer, thank you, or Savio Vehemens, thank you for 100, Iron Fist Warhammer, thank you for 50, and then Catherine Rose, your generosity knows no bounds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to think. Oh, I was gonna say, I was like actually sitting here thinking about, do I give, if I should give Catherine Rose like one of the first pirate ships when it's actually done and cleaned up by Damon, which I think will be next week. I gave him until next week, and I told him if he didn't get done until next week. But I think you can have one anyways. You're gonna get one with that cool bundle. So I can't be generous and give you one because you're gonna get one. Let's see. When will the lupine be added to Grayness? Again, list is on here. I thought he tested it. I'm trying, Catherine Rose. Again, for speaking of doing a great job and working far too many hours, I'll tell this story again today because I told it yesterday, and I don't want people to freak out or start spreading rumors. I'm looking at you, Reddit. But the 9 weeks from now, as Maxine starts real school, where she's not allowed to miss too many days. I don't know why. Kindergartners are supposed to have fun, but if you miss days, state people don't get paid, and they get pissy about it. So, so we have 3 different. One's like a 4-day trip. Maxine and I are going camping together. Mom's staying home, and then we're going to Disney World for a week, and then I may go hike for a week. We'll see. Because also, Maxine going to school and not being able to miss days means that I need to be home and I can't go hike. Unless I can get my mom to come down. Because then, if not, got to do the bus thing. And the wife has got to work. So anyways, I'll probably miss kind of 2.5 weeks. 1.5 weeks for sure, but probably 2.5 weeks over the next 9 weeks. So prepare yourself. I'll try to stream extra before, and maybe I'll do a little streaming while I'm out there. We're going to go to Carlsbad Caverns is where Maxine and I are going to go. Going to go see the cave, so maybe I'll do a live stream from the cave with Maxine. I'm sure they have great cell reception in the cave. Is my volume turned down? It's a little bit down. Let me see. Again, I'm trying to, let's see. I'm talking a little quiet, but let me see. La 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 la. Okay, there. I turned my knob a little, so I'm getting into the red a little bit. Perfect. Shep 311, can I tell you how to combine artifacts? Yes. So I've had some players who actually, and now I'm going into the red too much. Here we go. I've had some players who actually want me to change this, but the way I have it right now, legendary. Hold on. Bear Spirit. Let me find the recipe. It's the same recipe for all of them. Partially because I was lazy, but also just because I want to keep it uniform. I wanted to make the cool part the finding the item, not the finding the recipe. I almost put the recipe as text at the end of the description of each one of them. But the recipe for each and every one is... let's see. It's not what I thought the recipe was. Oh no, it looks like smelting or rock chisel, 4 of the artifacts, and 100 coal. Sound familiar? The totem recipes. I will probably change those going forward. If you've already learned the recipe, once I change it, it'll automatically update in your book. So that is currently the recipe for all of them. Is 4 of whatever masks, 100 coal, and the stone chisel. I know it's not very creative. I was just trying to keep it as simple as possible and make them all the same. But again, I'll probably update them, and I think it's smelting. Yes, it's smelting. And for a change, I remembered to make it so it does not consume the mask if you fail, or the artifact if you fail. That just had to replace some troll totems from some people who had their troll totems explode, but they will no longer, they should not explode. And 1 banana. That will give it extra powers if you put a banana on there. But yes, the lupines should be in Granis, and List can probably confirm that in the channel if he's still listening. Let's see. How do we get the 20% bonus from crowns? Again, you can just email me. You can catch me in game. You can, whatever you want to do, email me in game. That's the easy way. I already had a couple people do that. Lichmeister, where did the ferocious obsidian wolves spawn? You guys want to have everything handed to you on a platter. No, go find it yourself. Someone will figure it out, and then they can be the guy that's like, I'm the cool guy that figured out where they spawn. And I'm not going to tell anybody. Or maybe they will. Let those guys be cool. Let them be the discoverers. Somebody will find them by the end of the weekend. Unless they aren't actually spawning, and then you'll hate us. But hate List. He's in the chat. You can hate on him. Oop of the Veil, a.k.a. Alley Oop, thank you for the bits, along with Scooby-Doo in your bits. Also, thanks for your testing, Oop. Let's see. Okay, let me get back to questions here. Again, I did not come in with a theme today. I'm going to try to get back into doing that thing where I come in with a theme of something I'm going to work on, talk about. I just had so many questions yesterday that resulted in a bunch of good fixes that I figured I'd just come and do the same thing today. Ooh, Elwin, let's see. I'm going to go look. Elwin made some icons for us. Let's see if I can figure out how to get to my Twitch whispers. There's somebody whispering. Oh, Jesus, I got 58 people whispering to me. Don't whisper to me in Twitch, people. I never check this. All right, hold on. I'm getting Elwin's icons that he made for us. I just looked, and there were people in there whispering like, hey, I bought something. Do I get a prize now? That's not the place to contact me. The interfaces I use for Twitch... like they don't even show like whispers on here. Maybe it shows it somewhere, but sure isn't obvious, and I don't even go looking for it. Oh my goodness, we got a whole bunch here. Oh, this will make a great stream piece here. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I can pan through these guys. Oh yeah, okay. Here we go. This will be great. Hold on, I got to switch my got to switch a thing. Doing a thing. Hold on, I got to find this other thing. Thing. Why can I not find the Explorer? What is that thing called? Windows Photo Viewer. That should not. There it is. Why is that not showing up? Aha, but it's... No? There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me get back to the start here. All right, here we go. So you have to give them in multiple different sizes in case you're wondering why there's the different multiple versions. So we got that one. You guys can look forward to that one. Oh, look. These are good, Elwin. Huh? There's Silver Serpent. Yeah. There's the soda. And I think, doesn't Richard call that ethical hedonism? Isn't that the symbol for ethical hedonism? Can someone back me up on that? But yeah, I think that is the ethical hedonism. Virtue symbol, are you sure? I think that's the ethical hedonism. We can call it that for today. Elwin, great work. Those are all awesome, and we'll be going in immediately. Let me find a place I can put those. Elwin icons. I will get those added immediately after the stream today. And I'm guessing you already looked up because I vaguely remember them being 28, 56, and 112 were the sizes that you needed for things. So I'm guessing you're way ahead of me on getting the format and PNG. Good job. So I'll get those live here shortly. And of course I say I'll get them live shortly. I will get them live shortly. And then Twitch will sit on them for 2 weeks instead of approving them. And isn't that funny? The guys that sit on heraldry for 2 weeks until you yell at them. Yelling about people sitting on Twitch icons for 2 weeks. Now that I've said that, let me go check the heraldry and then I'll see if there's anything else. Then I'll get back to questions. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. All right, looks like our Led Zeppelin fan tried. Put something else in there. Let's see what it is today. See if it's another Led Zeppelin album cover. Oh, I don't recognize that. I think that might be legit. That's cool. That's clearly too good for him to do, but I don't recognize it as anything obviously bad. It's kind of a dragon in the shape of an infinity symbol. It's kind of cool. Good job, Zofo. All right, let me get back to questions here. Oh, you know what? It's probably, it's like 3:05. It's been on an hour, and I haven't done a single prize in, and you guys haven't yelled at me. Or at least you haven't yelled at me and given me a bit to make me notice that you're yelling at me. This is for the Epic Dead Tree. I'm going to start off by giving away an epic tree at the start of every stream so that you guys can make the world more annoying for your neighbors. You guys ready? We'll close the giveaway. Get raffled in. I'll give you a second. Slackers. All right, come on. How long does it take to type exclamation mark raffle? Catherine Rose, I'm going to wait for you because you mistyped raffle. Just in case. Let me see if you're in here. You're probably already in here. Oh, yep, you're in there. Okay, now we're good. And Mia Sway got in. Okay, we're all good. Here we go. Closing the giveaway. And the winner is... Tree Walk. Ah, yes, the Tree Walk. Hemsway, I think I gave away the big trophies to everyone but that one person you just named. Congratulations, Tree Walk. Not only did I unban you so you could take part, but now I'm giving you a prize. Let's see. Let me pick something else out for you there. What are we gonna do for the next thing? What's on sale here today? Oh, a Magic Mirror Dungeon. Oh, look at no, you can't have that. Look how many emails I'd have to send. I don't want to type your name that many times. That's way too much work. We're gonna do something else. Yes, Tree Walk won a dead tree. Not just a tree, but a dead tree. Let's see, I haven't given out my Palace Cat for the day. Are there any other cool things going in here? You know what, these guys are really popular, these disco balls. I'm going to give one out. If you guys really wanted one, you would have bought one already, so I'm going to give one out now. Probably should have saved that for my final giveaway. Everybody wants a disco ball. And it is open. Iron Fist Warhammer, The Crazy Phil, B Striker, Tanliel, and Diego Mas. You were the top 5. Taiki and Jerakith, you just missed out. Let's see. Got some stalkers here. Okay, I think I'm going to get back to some questions. Again, tomorrow I'll try and have a theme ready so I have something I'm going to work on instead of it just being random question answering. But Iron Fist didn't actually win anything. He just got first, as in the fastest fingers for entering the contest. I have looked, some people have requested, and speaking of contest, doing like some marble drop type stuff or that. I will probably do some of that. I feel like I'm a little bit behind on streaming right now, and I'm trying to make the most of the content time so I can, you know, instead of making you watch the marble drop, I'll just tell you stories about Maxine and our vacations and stuff. It does take a little bit of time, though. I probably will turn some of those on. Maybe I'll end up making like the marble drop what I do for the final giveaway of the day or something. Just do it once. Oh, and thank you very much, Iron Fist Warhammer, for your 50 bits. Let me get back to the questions here. Taiki Betray. Please, can you change Universal to a different color for zone chat? I would have, but you misspelled color and put a U in it. Us lazy Americans removed the U. that has been an open JIRA. I'm not sure why that hasn't changed. That seems so incredibly trivial to change it. Let me see what's up with that. I will confront him. People love it when I confront them on stream. Hold on, I'm confronting him on stream. But yeah, that should have happened a long time ago. Fizzle, any work on preventing skills from accidentally being dragged off toolbars? I talked to Joaquin about Wizard Smoke Bat. I'm not sure why that didn't get finished. I'll have to go and check into that, but that was something that was being done. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a little lock icon thing. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. He says he does not have a JIRA for that. That may be one that I talked to people about, but I didn't actually make a JIRA for it. I'm going to fix that right now. Universal chat and zone chat are same color. Sounds like he's started looking into it, and there's so many colors already in use with the different stuff that he did not end up changing it because he couldn't figure out one that worked better. Tried to explain to him there's billions and billions of colors out there. You gotta come up with a way to make it work. Anyways. You guys keep adding questions. I keep answering them. President of Earth has a contentious question. Early, you had said there is no problem that you know of with the NPC dialogue box, yet 75% of us dislike it according to the poll of 100 players. You're removing levels to deal with it instead of fixing the dialogue box. So again, this is not a question of me thinking the dialogue box is a good solution. I am not a fan of the dialogue box. This is, if there's an actual problem with it, that's fine. But I mean, just coming and saying, you know, we tried multiple different dialogue boxes along the way, and it's a lot of work to change between each and every one of them. What we have now is what Richard settled on, and that's kind of, you know, if anything in the game is Richard's, that is absolutely a Richard thing. I agree it is not bad, but I also don't think that changing the dialogue box would actually improve a lot of the starting experience stuff. So apparently, Taiki, you are in the 25%. 75% dislike it. I also dislike it. I would fall in the 75%. I'm just not sure of what a better solution is going forward, and that's one of the things we continue to have the talks on upcoming quest changes and how that will fit in with the other stuff. But the chat box as it is will not survive episode 2. But episode 1 may be stuck with the chat box. And again, I don't think, no matter how we present it, if you present people with an hour and 20 minutes of reading, they're going to quit. Doesn't matter what we do with the chat box. So the chat box is a problem, but I don't think that'll fix the thing we're trying to fix. And yes, U-235 Sentinel, Episode 2, The Quest for a New Chat Box. The Quest for a Bug-Free Quest System is probably what it should be called. Let's see. Oh, and I haven't put this thing up there yet. So, again, for those who missed the early part of the stream, as we said earlier, we're probably going to have some type of crown sale starting for Richard's birthday. It probably won't be on long. We haven't decided anything for sure. Don't know if it's going to be 25% or 15% or 10% or what. But I'm short-circuiting that and giving you guys a chance now if you want to get something roughly the same. It's not quite as good if we did a 20% sale. But anyways, that's up there. If anybody wants it, I'll do that. That's my most generous ever. Let's see. Ian, the pot pre-place thing. So Sanyo is working on trying to come up with a proper option that will work for the landmass stuff. As soon as that's done, we'll probably open up the landmass. We'll have probably one release where we do nothing but work on the landmass, and then we'll have the point where you can pre-place things and people can actually start going to episode 2 content. Trust us, we want to get that in there as bad as you guys do, because that also means, we don't charge for the game anymore, but we do still charge for episode 2. So as soon as we have that, that'll be something that some people will start going to episode 2 stuff. But anyways, we are working on that. That is one of our top priorities. That's Sanyo is Mr. Take the Tracy and Richard story and turn that into, Sanyo's the guy that's going to be turning that into an actual, not a book version of it, but an actual quest version of it. Let's see. Sagewise, Irish Eyes. Are you guys related? Has a few original oil paintings she would like to submit for consideration to be used in the game. What format would be acceptable to send to you? She should just send it to me. You can use my work email. You can use, if you want to send them to me as like a Google link or something, and in-game email, you can do that. But probably the best thing is just message me them in the forums, or message me a link to them in the forums. They don't have to be super high res, like 1024, whatever. When we scale them down, all textures that go into the game have to be square. That doesn't mean that your painting will be square, but that probably means, like, if you give it to me, usually I'll do something like put it as 512 by 512, and then I'll stretch the perspective to match the perspective. But doesn't have to be a square painting. I'm going to turn the image into square, and then it'll get stretched out. So, but yeah, I mean, like a 1024 by 1024 or something like that is fine. And if it's not, the image you have is not square, that's fine as well, because I'll resize it up. Like if you give me a 3 by 2 or something like that, I guess that'd be 3 by 2, not 3 by 2. That's longer, see? But if you give me a 3 by 2, then I'll stretch that to be square, and then I'll stretch it back out to 32. But yeah, send them in. I can't guarantee anything. We don't put everything in the game. But anything that's cool, I mean, again, it's for us. If you're giving us permission, just put in whatever email you send me saying you have my permission to use this in the game. If you want, you can put something about a non-redistribute. I'm trying to remember what we call that stuff. Basically, a license where we can distribute it, but we can't sell the image itself. We can only sell assets made with the image. Basically, the same license that like every store, like Turbo Squid and Unity Store and Unreal Store all use. Let's see. Apple Rust, can you reset my loot curse, please? I'm sick of not catching sharks. You just don't have the skill, man. And as I've proven over and over again on the stream, there's karma. Karma is a thing. Let's see. So I just suggested you're a bad person, by the way. Let's see. Legion Myth, will we be able to extract patterns from artifacts and apply patterns to artifacts as well at some point? Yes, that is actually my plan, to have the artifacts all turn into patterns. Most of them only have a little bit of visual. I try to pick, most of my artifacts are usually things. Hey, thank you very much, green guy, which... Karma bits. But I try to pick stuff that is either doesn't have a visual or has a very similar visual to something else. So they're not that interesting visually. But I do want to get patterns for them, because I already had people saying, like, I think I'm wearing one right now. The people wanted to get this, wait, is that? Yeah, that's not the right one. That's the stag. I was going to say that's the new artifact ones have, like, glowing eyes and some different colors. Not that different, but yes, I know some people want them. Let's see. Caernarvon, 5 games take on Desert Island for the rest of eternity. Can't include soda. What do you pick? Doesn't even say computer games. Just because I played a ton is my iPad game. I've been playing a ton of Civ 6. And, like, I just never get tired of it. It's kind of mindless at this point. It's my mindless time passer. That I've played so much I don't have to think about it. But it's actually pretty good on the iPad. Yeah, and I guess the other thing is that who's going with me on the desert island? That matters a lot. Maxine's going with me. I'm taking my the fishing game that Winfield gave me. Didn't give me, gave Maxine. Let's see. I'd probably take a couple packs of cards that wear out. But there's a million different things you can do with card games. And let's see. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think I'd take the. I'm trying to remember who made it, but it was there's a Lord of the Rings game from board game from about 40 years ago. That was like one of these like big maps and chits, and you set it up, and it takes like a day to set up. I would take that because we played it and played it and played it. I'm not sure we ever finished a game. It was one of those games where it just took for weeks to finish. If it's in terms of computer games, then I'd take any MMO so I can get online and tell people to come rescue me on my desert island. Yeah, I'm not sure what games I'd take. Again, I changed through games. I have the problem that many game people have, which is I end up... There's some games I can just turn off my brain and let art flow. But most of the games I get into the game and I'm in there analyzing it and trying to like either see what they're doing visually or try to figure out why they made certain design decisions. As if everybody makes all design decisions based purely on some design concept, when stupid to think that, because it always comes down to what can we actually do in the time given the tech constraints that make sense and fit the design to that. Lichmeister, the Tier 15 tame pets will be fixed in the patch that is building as I speak. Actually, it may not be building as I speak. It may already be finished. Let me go look. That is the wrong window. Let me go look over here. That is also the wrong window. Apparently, I closed the window. Hold on. Okay, let me get it open. Yes, so the Mac OS version and the Linux version are both in the final. The GM client is built. And the way we do things is we build the GM clients for everything, and then we just have another process that goes afterwards, builds the non-GM client and replaces the parts in the GM client. There was a time it was about release 5 or 6 when we did a release, and poor Burning Toad is the poor bastard who got saddled with all of the publishing tools and patcher stuff. But we did a release where something in his scripts for the building the stuff failed, and we shipped out, like published our release for like release 5 or something like that. And the build we pushed out to players was a GM client. Now, there's not that much you can actually do because most everything in the GM client checks for the dev flag on the server. There's some stuff you can do in the GM client, though, that would get reported on the server but let you do it. But ever since then, Burning Toad now, anytime we do a build, probably 500 builds later or whatever, we're more than that, 900 builds later, he still will download the non-GM version to test it to make sure it's not a GM version. But anyways, we built the GM versions. I was telling you that because the GM versions have finished. Now it's doing the non-GM version, which is only like a 1-hour process. So there's about an hour left on that part. The uploads depends on whether or not we do a 0-2 publish or we do a incremental publish. And by that, I mean sometimes we'll do a build where we say we include the data for version 0.2 986. Sometimes we just send up the data for 985 to 986. So the 985 to 986 is obviously a lot smaller build version or size, and that is less stuff we have to upload. And these boxes share bandwidth with the server, like the actual game server, so we have to throttle that. So if we have to do the full version, let's see how long that's taken. Hold on, I can look at the history and tell. If we do the patch version, it's a few minutes. If we do the full version, it's about 30 minutes. So anyways, about probably in 2 hours it'll be live-ish. 2 hours-ish. And that is when the T13 should behave like T15s again. And if they do not, you can come yell at me because I'm the last guy who touched it. Thank you, Fakan. So we do have one person who is CS. They're doing it as a part-time thing. Not because we're telling them to restrict their hours, but just because they don't have that much time. Burning Toad has been doing things. And did I read the question? I didn't read the question. I'm horrible at this. How long have I been doing this? And I'm still horrible at this. What about the support team? Tickets. I'm waiting since 2 months for any response on a ticket. And again, so we do have somebody who's doing it. I just saw they were out several weeks this last month. But Burning Toad has been doing stuff. If you haven't got a response from him, I'm not sure what's up, but we probably will. Again, that's probably the next thing we'll be adding to the team will be a person to do support, and that's just to make our lives easier. That's to make Burning Toad not want to cry every night. Iron Fist Warhammer, have you fooled around with Berserker Stance, or has it always had a -3 combat health debuff? And a move speed debuff. The Berserker Stance should have a move speed buff, not a debuff. It does have a -3 combat health thing. I don't think I fooled around with that. Do Bober Jenkins, Chris, if we bought yesterday, does that count? I'm trying to be kind of semi-strictish on this one since this is special. If you did bought yesterday, you can get the whatever I gave, the 1,500 or 2,000 crown, the single item, rather than actually getting crowns. And thank you, Rinaldi, the green guy. Oh, that's for Mojito. Is Mojito? We need to. Let me see if Mojito's still back there. Mojito, they've requested your cute little presents. Aw, little green Mojito hood. Something. Let's see. Can you make it where we can put the ornate tavern counter on the ornate water platform? I'm not clear why you can't. Is it a size thing? What if you scale it? I'm not sure what the reason for that, why that's not working right now. What is Atos email for in-game? So you got two options. For in-game, just send it to Atos. That's why this little number right here in this corner keeps going up. Even while we're sitting here. Tick, 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 tick. And yes, that is also why I'm the guy who screams the most about, our mail system sucks, let's make these improvements to it. Like, just a right-click reply. Can we please get just a right-click reply? Yes, you can just send me in-game, send it to Atos. I only have one public account. I do have a second account that's secret. But I don't share that with people. That's really just so I can go play without being harassed and try stuff out. Let's see. Lichmeister, could you look at the spawn rate for Barbarian Snowy Encounters? Iron Fist Warhammer, thank you very much. Yes, sir. Yes, auto complete names, yes. Yes, List, join me in ragging on Wizard Smoke about it. I actually talked to him about it, and he said this sounds like an Atos problem to me, not an actual player problem. Cram your Atos problem. I do have to deal with a lot of mail, but again, maybe you guys should start a petition, join me to make it clear to him that it is painful. It is an Atos problem too, but other people have the same thing. Yeah, and Wizard Smoke is the nicest guy ever. We have a lot of nice guys on the team, though. Except for me and Travis. We're both jerks. Star's kind of a jerk sometimes, too. He's on vacation. He can't see this. Seriously, though, you do have to be a little bit of a jerk to be a boss type sometimes. Let's see. Will the other destroyer pets be as large as the obsidian destroyers, or do they keep small? I'm not sure. I can go look at them. I think I summoned the tier 15, the pig, the boar. And I must say the first thing I thought was like, that's not a very impressive pig. Hey, Griffler, thanks for the beer money for List. But yeah, I think those guys should be scaled up a little bit. We start getting into problems when they get too big. But yeah, that, like, let me see if I have one summoned or tamed right now. What do I have in my collar? Yeah, I do. Lucky me. Let me summon my pig. I'm going to go scale this dude up. I don't care about your pets, but I want my pig to be big. Got a big pig. I couldn't even ride that thing. I want the destroyers to be big enough so that it looks like you could ride them. Maybe I could ride them. So yeah, let's go. I'll make that. Again, I didn't have any real topic for today. I do have 100 questions piled up here, but I'll get to them. I gotta send this dude some crowns. We do that right now. Someone else took advantage of the What's that dude's name? Okay, got it. Oh, getting closer to the shame. Again, this is the 1 month early Lord British birthday special thing that I have on for those who missed it. It's not quite as good, honestly, because 0.8 on something versus getting 20% more is not quite as good, but still pretty good. And also, we haven't decided for sure if we're doing what we're going to do for a sale. We just said we would do a sale on LB's birthday, just because that's usually one of our 2 big sales per year. Is one at Christmas time and then one on LB birthday. Yeah, I'm sad this Razorback Destroyer, he should be much bigger. He does look at me. Look, he's tilting his head lovingly at me. See? I am your master. There you go. Follow me. Track me. See? Look at the tech. Look at the tech. That pig is looking at me. But yeah, let me go. I'm going to go make my pig bigger. Got a big pig. T15 boar. Tame. Got him. Alright, let's see if I can remember where the stuff is for the visuals. I'm going to make this dude bigger though. Jitterbug. So he's a he's a normal pig size times 1.5. I think I'm going to take him up to 2. Make him 33% bigger. You guys think it'll be big enough? They're 33% bigger, so that would mean his... let's see. So if you look at me there, it's about that much more. So he'll come up to about my shoulder. Applesauce pants. The artifact should be 4 of the same type of artifact. Like 4 commons, 4 uncommons, whatever. 100 coal and a chisel on a smelting rock chisel, stone chisel, whatever, on a smelting table. Alright, so this guy's going to be... So he'll be nearly as tall as me. I think I've got a small character model. Like I'm downscaled. Oh, here's what we'll do. We will, let's see, so up to, that's like 0.75. Apply buff. That is wrong. Apply buff. Atos. Player scale. Here we go. We'll see what it's going to look like when it's done. That is also wrong. Did it again. Apply buff, Atos, player scale, minus 0.75, 600. Help if I didn't misspell things. There we go. Nope, that is absolutely wrong. That was supposed to be minus 0.25. There we go. Okay, so that's how it'll be scaled. Come on, pig. Pig. So he'll be that big. What do you think? Is that a good size? I think that'll be good. Because he'll still like fit through doors and stuff like that. He's not going to cause problems. That's our usual things. We don't want him causing problems. That'll do, pig. Good movie. I tried to make Maxine watch that, but she was a little bit too young when I tried to make her watch. I need to get her to watch that again. She'd love it now. Let's see. Thank you, Rinaldi, for the bacon bits. Okay, well, let me get this guy. Let me verify that. So, yes, two. No other scaling. Got it. Got it. Got it. Save. Do to jitterbug. Do to jitterbug. You put the sunshine into my blinds. List is going AFK for a bit. Don't think he's there. Alright, let me check this in. Your pigs will now be bigger. Because I want a big pig. Pig is bigger for T15 pet. Okay, that's done. Don't worry, Dr. Kobe. I'm not going to make all of them big. Just the bear is big already. I was just trying to get the pig. The pig didn't feel like he was the same scale as the guys below him down to tier 10. He didn't get any bigger, which made me sad. But if your camera's, unless you're doing something weird with your camera, or you're one of those crazy people who tries playing first person. Corpion is tiny. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're all a little small, but again, it's a tough challenge because as Dr. Kobe just said, you can't make them too big because then they start getting annoying in reality. It's like, that's great for a dance party, but it sucks when you're in a party and you're trying to target stuff and whatever. Whoa. Yeah, the spiders, I thought the Corpion was a decent size. Does he get smaller when you tame him? I don't think I've tamed him yet. Baby dragons look too much like wyvern. I don't even think the baby dragons are made. I think the baby dragons are made off the dragon model. That the dragon model, they took that and scaled it down, and then they did some sculpting to make it more babyish, because of course babyish means that its head is larger in relative to the rest of the body. But I don't think that uses the same wyvern stuff. Alright, that's checking it. Oh, I'm sucking again. In terms of prizes. Let's do our prize for the disco ball. Are there any disco songs I even know that I could sing? I should just leave those for Taiki to sing. This is something that only old people will associate with. Old people is in like 45 plus, probably. But there's a lot of songs I know that are from the 70s and 80s that I only know like about a 5-second or 10-second snippet of it. And for a long time I didn't know why I knew like that thing was burned into my brain. And then I started realizing that it was because back in those days we had these things on TV called commercials. I know you guys don't know about those things these days, but they had commercials, and then they also had these things that were like cassette tapes or CDs, and they would actually advertise music on them. And so they would show like, here's whatever top disco hits of 1974, and then they'd play like a 5 or 10-second snippet, like the gotcha part of the song. And so those gotcha parts of the song are all burned into my brain. I just realized that as I was going over here looking at ABBA, and was reminded of that. It's like, is there any ABBA song I can sing? It's like, nope. I know like 5 seconds of each one of these. I don't even know like how it all goes. K-Tel, yes. Yeah, Dancing Queen. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the Dancing Queen. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dance. I had no idea. Oh. I didn't know I had. I knew John Marcus was not going to be on now. Sin Ash Casgal. I'll find a real song. I'm not going to sing a ABBA song unless I can figure out one that I actually know well. Let me do a few more questions, then I'll pick a song and I'll close out on a song while I wait for the final raffle people. Oh, I said I was going to raffle this disco ball. That's what actually got me on the ABBA thing. Yep. Oh, your ears will be hurting. I will give you plenty of warning. There we go. Closing it out. And picking a winner for Disco Ball, the most highly desired item in game right now, Kathy888. I'm going to guess that Kathy888 is not your in-game name. You want to give me an in-game name that I can... I can send you stuff. Stop raffling. I already drew the prize. We'll do one more prize after this. Kathy Earnshaw. That's a name I've heard before, too. Disco, disco ball. Dance on, Kathy. All right, let's see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ooh. Oh, that's a pretty sexy one there. I think I'm gonna go with that one. This will be my closeout prize. I'll do this one. I'll draw it a little bit after 4. I said I was gonna end early today, but looks like I forgot to do that. So I'll do this one. I'll draw this one in about 20 minutes, and I'll. Give that one out. So what's that thing called? Aeronaut Wearable Pack. Reset. Aeronaut Wearable Pack. And, oh, here we go. We have Apple Rust was first. Griffler. Airschalt. Diego Mas. Irish Eyes and A Night Al, you were 6 and 7. Sorry, you do not win. I'm still small. I'm still small. What do you? Oh, the pig's going to the lot exit for the nav mesh. I think he would normally come over here, but I think I have it blocked so you can't get in the front entrance. Teabag. All right, let me answer a few more questions, and then I will sing a song and wrap this thing up. I know you're here for the singing, but I'm going to do some questions anyways. Hoagie Boomer, I've not checked out the wording thread. I will try to check that out tomorrow. I try to put off doing some of that stuff like until I get my actual release stuff done. I'm still trying to get some more stuff in for you for this release, so you have some new content that... is new and interesting. Majoria, did you get a chance to look at Icefield? Enemies are not slowed in it. They just run through it. This is PvE related. I had no idea. Let me go check to see if anything changed on Icefield. I would not have thought anything really changed on it. Let's see, last changed April 17th. That's probably not it, but we do have the sub-effects, Icefield. Also changed on 4/17. Okay, so if multiple people are confirming Icefield is busted, then that sounds like that's probably a systemic thing. That would probably be due to a change Justin made to the AE stuff and how that data flow was going on. That it was the fix for the meteor storm critical hits. So let me ask on work channel here. Also just had a confirmation that the T-15 Wolf does spawn. Alright, I just got that too. I just tagged Justin. I'll post that. Obsidian Bear. You haven't upgraded to a Destroyer Bear? Alright, let's see. Apple Rust. Do you like Firefly, the TV show and the movie? Abso-freaking-lutely. I am one of those who I did not actually discover it while it was on. I discovered it afterwards, but that's one of the few series I've watched more than one time. I think I've watched it 3 times, and it's actually one that I've got, I'll just put it on the background, kind of as my background noise while I'm cooking or something in the kitchen. I'll put that on the TV in the living room. But yeah, absolutely love it. Love the themes, love the actors. I mean, that's kind of why I feel like it couldn't come back, is because, the actors have all gone their different ways and stuff like that. But yeah, absolutely love Firefly. What kind of human being would I be if I didn't love Firefly? In fact, it may be... I put it right up there with... Overall, it's probably my favorite... It's probably my favorite sci-fi TV series. Babylon 5, there were parts of that were far more... To me, they were better than Firefly. But overall, Firefly was... Like, every episode of Firefly was strong. And it also has one of my favorite episodes ever. I think it's called Objects in Space in Firefly. It's like one of the best done episodes of any show ever. It's crazy good. Anyways. More questions. Remy Theriantha, when a skill is shadowed because it's refreshing, especially as a long timer like Summon Pet, can you put a minute and seconds counter when the mouse moves over it? So on the Summon Pet, after seeing how that works, I think that is kind of like a kind of crappy old hack that needs to be re-evaluated. Just in terms of how that works. So yeah, so it's got to have some better messaging down there, but I think the change may actually be to put the cooldown in here and not worry about if people, you can reset your 10-minute timer or whatever if you want to spend a minute to go zone or something. Yeah, I think I'm going to change up how that works after seeing how that works. We looked at that yesterday in the stream. I'm going to put it just as it'll be a normal cooldown on this guy. That maybe I'll have to go and investigate and make sure that's not because it could be used. Yeah, see, that's probably right there is probably why it was done that way. No one's going to put a summoning in there, so I think I can lock it so it can't go in the combat bar. And then that'll fix that problem. Anybody out there? Anybody use the summoning thing in the combat bar? Oh my god, no to dressing up our pets. I don't know what brought that on, but that would be fun, but that's also a lot of content. Speaking of dressing up, though, I spent some time talking with, going over one and only's tasks, making sure he's working on the right stuff. The right stuff. And the thing he is working on at this very moment is, drumroll please, the mannequin. So that'll probably make next release. So you guys will be able to put a mannequin out there and dress up the mannequin. Spry one on alt combat bar. Yeah, it being on alt combat bar is the only reason I can see to have the buff up there, realistically. I guess the other thing I could do would be to make it so it has a 15 cooldown and you only get one. You can't use it in a deck. Why would you ever use a summon tame pet as a deck, as a random? But make it so you only get one glyph. That would be another good option. Mojito has a sweater. I can go put his sweater on him if you want me to. Oh, look at cute little Mojito back there. Oh, buddy. I'm going to zoom in his dog cam for him. Wrong. There you go. There's the Mojito cam close up. All right, let's see. Somebody's cheering for things. That means they're yelling at me about stuff. Thank you, Mugly Wumple. You aren't yelling at me. Iron Fist Warhammer. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Griffler, would it be possible to get some chat box love? Flashing tabs when new messages. More than 2 tabs per box. More than 2 tabs per box. I'm trying to figure out what that means. Because I always keep 3 on mine as kind of my main universe in combat. Oh my goodness. Sinesh Kazagal, 100 bits, and Sinesh Kazagal, 5,000 bits. Dude. Oh, that's for the mannequin. I'll let one and only know he really needs to get that done this release and not push it again. But that is what he is actually working on. And he found we already had a mannequin created. I thought it was going to be a task that would be blocked by Damon working on the pirate ship. No, I'm not drinking. I'm just tired. If you got here late, you missed the story of why I'm tired. I've been trying to scoot my wake up time back to around 4:30 instead of getting up at 4 a.m. or earlier. But this morning about 2:15 a.m., lying in bed, dead asleep, feel something on my arm, which was just enough to wake me up, and then it moved to my face. It was just a cricket. It was like a little cricket because Texas is completely overrun by crickets right now. But I know this will shock you. I did not get back to sleep, and I ended up getting up about 2:30 or 3. Whoa, the spider's dancing. I had no idea the spider had a dance. Sinesh Kazagal, I'm getting you a song too, don't worry. Let's see. But yeah, so if I seem a little kooky today, it's because I'm working on even less sleep than normal. That's also not a pleasant way to wake up, by the way. But Griffler, yes, I agree with the stuff. But I can get more than 2 tabs. Maybe you explained what you meant on it, that I can always get more than 2 tabs. Maybe it's just the width of yours. Kobe PhD, I have no idea what they're going to do with the mannequins. If they put them in the store, they'll be reasonably priced. I bet there'll be some type of craftable one. But I honestly don't know. I mean, that's usually how they do things, is unless it's something wonky like a disco ball, they'll make a craftable version, so we'll see. Baby cricket, do cricket pits. All right, let me answer one more question. I'm gonna try and pick a song here. Let's see. Do 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 do. Let's see. Increasing outside deco limits on lots. Michael Dragonbreath, for those who don't know, we have the outside and inside stuff. This is stuff that has a little less relevance now than it had at some points in the past. But we try to limit the outside deco limits just because that is the stuff that everyone has to load. You got to load it when you get close to it. And it's, it's not a huge amount of server bandwidth to load stuff up. But I mean, people do have hundreds of items out there. The inside stuff, depending on your settings, may not load until you actually go into the lot or into the house itself. But the outside stuff, you're forcing everybody to load that. So we try to keep that kind of to a minimum. If I had to go back and do it again, probably what I would do is have that, like we would have a different number. We'd have something similar to the dungeon system where things have a cost to them rather than it being, whether you have a greenhouse, bloop, or you have a candle, tiny candle, they cost the same. Whereas actually in the current system, like they cost the same to place, but the candle actually even costs more because it's got a light on it. But yeah, I really wish there were a point system so we could say this is like a 10-point item, this is a 1-point item. Because, yeah, you can run out of deco limits outside if you're decorating with smaller things. Even though they don't really cost that much, they probably get cold at a greater distance. But if I had to do it again, that's probably one of the things I would change. Let's see. But anyways, so I can go and look at those. Again, I think who runs out, it varies as well, because the other thing we don't have is a good way to say, like, if you don't place a house, we should up your outdoor deco limit. That's one of those things that probably should be there and we don't have. So if you aren't placing a lot and you're like constructing your lot, you can run out. I think for most people they don't run out unless they're trying to do like a like a restaurant scene's kind of tough to do because you got all the plates and forks and whatever putting out there. You end up with a lot of little objects. And thank you very much, DeBoober Jenkins. Oh, specials. I'll put the specials up there. There's the special. For those who don't know who got here late, looks like we got some new people in there. As we'd said back in, when did we end specials? Like March or something? Lord British's birthday is one of the big times we usually do sales every year. And so those will be coming up in the not too distant future, but I had some people asking about that, so I put this up as this can hold you over. It's not quite as good. If we do a 20% sale, this isn't quite as good. Again, getting 20% off is better than getting 20% more. But anyways, that's what I was doing. If you want to pick some up now because you can't wait for another month, you got something you're trying to buy. And yeah, I usually do these things just because I know there's some people, believe it or not, I didn't believe, but there are a bunch of people who watch these streams when they get home from work and they watch them late. They miss out on the whole interaction thing, but some people can't do it because they're at work. I know like Snugs already messaged me in tears that he was going to be working during the stream today and couldn't be here. Poor Snugs. But anyway, so I usually do the specials until 9 is the outcome from that. All right, let me find a... Oh, I know what I'll do. I'm going to do another. I'm on been on a Jim Croce singing kick here lately. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Time in a bottle bits. That's a little too girly for me. It's a little too sensitive. Might break down in tears on the stream there. I'm going to do one more question here, and then I'll do sing a song. How do we get this ad to go away? Why is there an ad over my... There we go. One more question. I'll sing a song while you guys do your final raffle. Raffle, and get your streams ready. Let's see. Ice fields are capped lower than with slow abilities. Yeah, that's ice. I mean, slows are one of the things I need to take a look at anyways, is some of our PvPers have pointed out, like, slow, all the ice stuff is broken because the slows are just so incredibly powerful. When you get those up really high, they get stupid. Ice and archer can kill pretty much anything in the game. Ooh, Iron Fist Warhammer, good question. Will there be trophy heads for the new destroyer pets? There should be. I've been into some of those trophy rooms that you guys have set up that are freaking amazing. In fact, I think I'm trying to remember if I used one of those in one of my re-engagement emails, like a picture of one of those trophy rooms. But yeah, those definitely should be. I know the trophy hunters out there are all keen on that stuff. All right, let me do the drawing. I won't make you guys stay around for the drawing. I won't make you sing or hear my song, but you guys need to raffle up now, and then I'm gonna sing my song, and then I'll raid somebody. Hopefully, I won't drive everyone away as a. Maybe you're just doing it wrong, Jarakith. Raffle up. Raffle. Raffly raffle. Raff. Riff. That's right, I need to get the... for those who missed it earlier, there's... Elwin made us some amazing icons, so those will be going in soon. I don't know how long they'll take to approve. Last time they took about 2 weeks to approve them, which is super annoying. Here we go. Let me get those. I'll show those here while you guys are doing the last raffle stuff for anyone who missed them. So these will all be raffles, or emoticons soon. And thank you, Elwin. Maybe I'll send you a President game, Elwin. All right, here we go. Closing the giveaway. You guys have had plenty of time. Bam. Combining artifacts is not working. Can you tell me which artifact you're trying to combine so I can go try that one specifically? Because I did try actually verify some of the artifacts. And Radicus. That's a name I've called a few times. Congratulations, sir. You have won the crazy Aeronaut wearable pack. I'm going to send that off to you, and then I will torture everyone with a song. And if you're tough enough to survive a song, then I will be raiding with you. We will be going raiding on somebody. Maybe if Taiki's up, we'll raid her so you can get some actual singing that is not horrible. Do. My mouth is so dry. Should have some water in here. The water bottle's out. Oh, and it's getting dark in here, too. Mojito's sitting in a beam of light, of course. Aw, sweet puppy dog. Now, the humorous thing will be to watch Mojito while I sing here. To see how what Mojito thinks of my singing. Animals are the most honest judges of these things. This one's another Jim Croce again that I grew up on. Uptown's got its hustlers, the Bowery's got its bums. 42nd Street got Big Jim a Walker, he's a pool shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he's big and dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country hoss. And when the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim boss just because. And they say you don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't spit into the wind, you don't pull the mask off the Lone Range, and you don't mess around with Jim. Do 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 do. Well, out of South Alabama came a country boy. He said, I'm looking for a man named Jim. I am a pool shooting boy. My name is Willie McCoy, but down home they call me Slim. Yeah, I'm looking for the king of 42nd Street. He's driving a drop-top Cadillac. Last week he took all my money, and it may sound funny, but I come to get my money back. And everybody say, Jack, don't you know? I'll stop there before everybody is gone. Oh, look at Mojito, look. You guys can't hate on that. Look at that. No, Mojito's not dying. Liz, that is Jim Croce. He's an old American artist. He's one of the guys that died in the plane crash with the Big Bopper, I think. Did he die in the plane crash with the Big Bopper? No, I think he died in a plane crash, but it may be a different plane crash. But he's an old American singer that only got 2 or 3 really great, amazing albums out. And then died in a plane crash, I think. But greatest hits. So Jim Croce, Croce, and the song is "You Don't Mess Around with Jim." Mojito. All right, let's go find somebody to raid before everybody vanishes out of my stream. Lose my steam. See, I only lost like 6 people during singing that, even though the prizes are gone. It's because you guys all want to go raid somebody, and that, of course, is what I'm showing on my stream, is me staring at a wall. Just like always. Oh, Taike's there. Since I mentioned Taike, I'm putting the pressure on you, Taike. You got to sing. You got to sing an ABBA song. Tell her she's got to do some disco songs here. Let's do Taike. Although there is a new person down here. Nah, I was already mentioning Taike. We'll do raid Taike. You guys can hear some good singing if she's in the mood. Yeah, Big Bopper, Buddy Holly, Richie Valens. Jim Croce was killed. Oh, along with 5 others. Yep. Pilot had a heart attack. Yeah, I knew it was something tragic. All right, guys, let's go raid Taike. I should be on tomorrow. There's a small chance I'll miss, but I'm pretty sure I'll be on tomorrow. Again, I got to pick a topic for Friday because Star's out of the office, and he's normally the guy that picks that stuff. In case you couldn't tell, because usually, I'll show up on a Friday and be like, what are we talking about today? And he'll say, you're showing off the stuff you did. You did that stuff, right? That's the pre-stream part that you don't see. But anyways, I'll be on tomorrow, and I should be on Friday. It'll be another Star-free stream. I think he's out until I forget when he comes back, but next week sometimes when he's back. So, again, thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you for the huge generosity. Sinash and Kazagal and Catherine Rose and all the other people out there who've helped however they can. And Skeggy, you showed up just in time for me to go raid somebody. Let's go raid Taike. Make sure and ask for disco songs. She needs to do at least one ABBA. I think she can do it.